In my eyes, indisposed, in disguise as no one knows. As the face lies the snake, the sun in my disgrace. Boiling heat, summer stench, neath the black the sky looks dead. Call my name through the crack, and I'll hear you scream again. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come? Black hole sun. Stuttering, cold and damp, still the warm when tired friend. Times are gone, we're honest man, and sometimes far too long for snakes. In my shoes, walking sleep, in my youth I prayed to keep heaven sent, hell away. No one sings like you anymore. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come? Black hole sun.
Alrighty, so I'm going to do this on this screen because OBS is not showing up the webcam at the moment. This is because the main reason for that is that the episode 1 of the Oz-Merican podcast has finally arrived. We have Loco Latino, we got Reno from Miami, we got Jicky John, we got WWE Legend 28, and myself discussing, just basically doing a introduction and we're just talking a bit about Twitch and all that sort of stuff. So if you feel free to if you got some questions, and you feel free to ask them in either any one of the chats who's ever streaming. We'll be sure to try and get to as many as possible. Even if you guys, an opinion, every opinion is welcome. We're go into the thing where no one's opinion is different, and no one's opinion is it's gonna be right or wrong. Our opinions is equal sort of thing. But also this is gonna be our first podcast ever. So if we're a bit rough around the edges, please don't get mad, please. But before we get into the actual podcast, I want to say thank you to Gil Kuda. Thank you so much for the follow. 13 hours ago, it was very much appreciated. And that was it. Hopefully, we should be able to get into the podcast now. We're all on a Discord call, but I even made up a scene for it. Looky, what's this? Ready? Bam! There we go. Hell yeah! Click that. That? I mean, okay. Yes. But yeah, so if you got any questions, or if you want about Twitch, I'm not entirely sure what about topics we're talking about Twitch. Maybe we could bring about starting streaming.
Judge.
What the fuck was that? Yeah, quick question about starting streaming, all that sort of stuff.
Alright, fellas, I'll finish doing my intro.
Okay.
So, welcome to the podcast, because I know Tazzy won't take the reins. Oof, nah. So, this is Tazzy's idea. I just want to give a background on how this started. So, it's Tazzy's idea, and I think John, with you, we had to talk about it with Chrissy, and then the idea of the crew about having a team, but we're not going to get into that. So obviously, this is Tazzy's idea, but it's our project, including people that are not here today. We have maybe 2 or 3 missing. So, but I reckon for a start, we have a good 5 now. So, I don't know. Want to start with Tazzy? Introduce yourself, since you're the Capitan. Take it away.
I'm the Capitan, am I? Okay then.
Yeah.
For those who are not aware of who I am, my name is Tassie Gamer. I am a variety streamer from the little island of Tasmania, which is just below Australia. But yeah, no, I've been streaming for like over a year. I think it was like full time, not basically full time, but full time from Twitch, and yeah, I really enjoy it. What?
No, I'm talking to my chat.
Ah, okay.
Misty said that Jiggy John, and he had those popping up.
Yes, John's looking quite dapper tonight.
John, you want to take it away next?
Hey, I'm Jiggy John. Years ago, John, people call me. I live in America. Just started maybe 2 months ago. I just reached affiliate.
It's got a full run.
Just talking after stream, what I've been having fun with doing that. podcast. Haven't got back to a full schedule since I'm just starting. Having been comfortable with streaming, talking on stream yet, so this right here is new for me. Any questions or whatnot, later on during the stream, I'll be.
Yeah, that's probably one thing to add before we move on. You know, we all have Twitch channels, but not all of us stream per se. I think there's another one that we're just going to join tonight that isn't so much of a streamer but a viewer. I was hoping she should come on because I wanted to ask her a few questions about stuff about what they want, what she would like to see in when she wants to view someone in stream. But unfortunately, it's not here. But yeah.
Reno, want to take it up?
Sure. So my name is Reno from Miami. Hello. I am a streamer as well. I've been streaming about 4 months. I met these crazy fucks, and it's been good. So this is like it's been already talked about. It's our first podcast. It's gonna be a little rough, but it's gonna be good. I'm a variety streamer as well. I stream a bunch of fucking everything. Who the fuck cares? But yeah, so I'll pass it off to Mr. WWE legend, Mr. Awkward boy over there being very quiet, Mr. Silent. So take it away.
I'm WWE Legend 28. I've been streaming on Twitch for almost 2 years. Mainly a WWE streamer, so if you guys, anyone's into wrestling, definitely if you want to check out, stop by. Welcome to. We're going for affiliate as well, becoming more of a variety stream also, and I'm a proud Aussie. So yeah.
America for the win.
Oof.
Do you want to explain, Loco, how the name come across? Of the whole
Well,
group?
first of all, I'm going to do my introduction. So I'm.
Oh,
like a
we don't
Latino-
worry about your introduction. We already know who you are.
All right, I'm like a Latino
Just
father
go for
three.
it. Go for it.
I started streaming. 4 years ago, Tazzy, when I first met you. And then I stopped streaming. Had a real long break up until
Hello,
2
Suxy
months ago,
Noisy.
and then I became
ex-Noise
affiliated.
back.
So I'm a variety streamer as well. Yeah, I met John through another person, actually,
Zeno.
another
Oh,
streamer,
cool.
which was actually a page that Tazzy invited me to. I met this person, which hopefully
Zeno.
maybe
Well,
one day
welcome
they might
to the
jump on
stream. It's very
podcast.
much
We don't
appreciated.
know,
Welcome
but
to
yeah.
the first podcast.
Thanks to Tazzy, I met these fucks. And Tazzy, I've actually
Way
thanks
to
to
steal my terminology.
thanks to Tazzy as well, I met Legend, because if it wasn't for Tazzy, I would never be in that Adelaide Twitch meets, and I would never came across Legend either. So yeah, that's about me. Now when it comes to terms of the name that we came up with, half of us are American, half of us are Australian. So we have one European, but
Yeah,
yeah.
the name Oz-Merican PN, it would just didn't roll off the tongue.
That just sounds like a very nasty vegetable that I don't want to eat.
Yeah, so
Oh, you've been here before?
Oz-Americans. The other one that we went with was, well, I actually came across it, the eagle roo, just because the eagle is the bird, a really big bird in America, obviously, and the
We
roo
got the
is a
bald
kangaroo.
eagle. They have the kangaroos.
Yeah, so I said the
Was it
eagle
Halo?
roos. I got
I think I've
outvoted with
played
the
Halo before,
Oz-Americans.
but
so
anyway.
here we are with the Oz-Americans.
Keep in mind, we don't eat our eagles. They eat their kangaroo.
Oof.
Anyway.
John's frozen for me. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is. So yeah, like I said, I was going to
My
ask.
voice.
I was going to ask Angel about what she looks for when she's looking, like wants to view a stream or wants to follow someone. So I think it actually will be open. I'll leave the question open to everybody here. What do you look for when you want to watch someone stream, or what makes you want to follow someone to support them?
So I can tell you right now one thing. For me, it's creativity. I want to see, I don't want to go into someone's stream and see the same thing that I've seen in 4 previous channels that I've been through. You know what I mean? I want to see growth, like a chance for growth. Say someone's streaming from the console. I want to see them, talk about, hey, like, yeah, I'm streaming from my console right now, but I want to work towards growing and getting, much better equipment. So that way, I can save up and get my Elgato. That way I can have overlays, I can have alerts, and really, show me that they're willing to put in the effort, put in the time, put in the, the amount of time that you really need to. Because I mean, shit, it took me like over
Hey,
600
Atix.
hours before I was able to finally get everything set up to the way I want it right now. And now it's not even good enough. But getting to the point where, oh, look, those camera. Oh, okay. But if someone's willing to put forth the effort of grinding for growth, I'm willing to put forth that effort and just simply clicking that little heart and coming to their stream all the time.
What? Before it was your camera when you were talking, Reno, like it went green, and now Jicky's is just gone green.
Yours went green
yours just
too.
did that too. Yeah, yours went green too.
Everybody but
It's not
Legend.
showing up green for me. Damn it, Legend! What the fuck did you do?
Yeah, there goes Chicky.
Legend did us.
Stop giving the people's elbow to all our face cams, damn it.
My bad.
But yeah, so I mean, even with fucking Shrek cam going on right now, but like on the point of subbing to somebody is an investment in my eyes.
I agree. Yes.
If I sub to you, don't expect a resub right off the bat. You got to show me that you're willing to stream at least more than twice a week, unless you stream for 20 hours in one day, then it's understandable. But if you stream, once a day, and then I don't see you online for 6 days, instantly right there, it's do not renew. And I will not even think twice about renewing it, because what I'm investing in is in growth. Same thing with following, but this time I'm actually putting my money towards it. I'll cheer bits. That don't bother me. But actually giving a sub, that's really benefiting the content creator. But that content creator needs to benefit me as well by giving me good content to watch. Because if I don't get it, then I get my money. Simple.
Anybody else want to weigh on that, or Legend?
Yeah, I don't mind. Well, I think good personality is one good thing. First of all, friendly, somewhere welcoming, and then of course the game. Sometimes it's good a game if you like to watch. It's a game you like to watch. That you're a fan of. It's good. Basically, just if you're made for a welcome, that's mainly what should keep you in streams.
That's a good point too.
That is that that's like what both of you have brought up is actually like on point in my opinion, but we'll talk about my opinion later. If anybody else wants to
voice it. What do you got to say? What's on your mind?
Like both of you, like yours, Reno, and your Legends are on point. And the other thing for me is I don't like long silences or awkward silence. I don't want to have to sit there and watch someone just sit to the computer screen like this, just playing the game.
I mean, I do that too sometimes, but that's if I'm in like a really sweaty situation and I'm cleansing my ass cheeks so fucking hard that I can bust through some metal.
But also,
But other
I'm
than
also
that, like that's why I have music playing when
yeah,
I'm streaming.
yeah. This is a point that I try to get across to people they're starting out. Even if you got to talk about the game or what's happening in the game or what you're working towards in the game, keep not not so much silence. Keep chatting, and if someone comes into your stream in the chats in the chat, say hello to them. Explain again what's happening in the game. What are you doing in the game? That sort of thing.
See, like on that point, when I first started streaming, like I knew I wasn't gonna have any viewers like right off the bat. But I'd go in with the mindset to not be quiet. So I'd go in thinking that right off the bat I'm gonna have 300 viewers. So I'm just talking. That way I get comfortable with the fact that I'll be talking, and really it's my laptop, my PlayStation, and me. But on the other side, there's people actually watching and wanting to feel engaged with. So practicing, you're talking and all that, it's a good trait, even when you have a big fat fucking donut, hashtag Chrissy, like right there on the screen. But you know what? It works out.
So why'd we mention Chrissy with a donut?
Oh, because she drops donuts in Apex all the time. Love you, Chrissy.
Oh, she'll come back and get you, man.
All right,
I'm
hey,
making-
whoever's in chat, can somebody clip that, please? And whisper it to Reno from Miami _ so I can post it on Instagram later. Thank you. I will love you forever.
I mean, for like overlays and cams and all that other stuff like that. I'm usually going into streams that are smaller. Interaction in chat. I mean, I can understand if you're in a situation where you can't really talk when I can't look at chat. If it takes them forever to respond to chat, then I just move on to the next one. I might check them out again if they're playing on a game and they was maybe doing really good or something.
Yeah,
Check out
it
their
all
stream.
depends on the situation.
Yeah. I'm not going to knock somebody just because they don't got the cam, they ain't got all the cool tech gear and gadgets and whatnot. I guess change or something like that later on because I have all the stuff, but I'm hoping they don't. It's because I like supporting people. I'm a big time supporter. I've been supporting people on Twitch for maybe about 3 years now. Just streaming due to go to his, like, hey, you should try it out, man. Meet more people, so on and so forth. And I have in the past couple months that I've started streaming and whatnot. I've met Loco, I've met Tazzy, Reno, Legend. Me and Loco became really good friends. Me and Tazzy became pretty close friends. Reno, you work a lot, so we don't get to talk as often as usual. But
Yeah.
I met all y'all's
The
friends.
6 days a week is killer, huh?
Yeah, hey, but you be making that cash though.
I'll be making that cash and I'll be making that content 6 days a week.
I know, man.
Plus that one.
Me and John Bank became so close friends, we don't even sleep unless we're sleeping.
Yeah,
Well,
y'all don't even sleep unless you're sleeping with each other.
That's it. Like, I'm like, all right, we're going to bed. He's like, yeah, I'm going to bed. So we go to bed, we wake up at the same time.
Yeah, no, y'all go
I
to
want
sleep
Ozzy
on
time, my
voice
dude.
chat. So when someone starts talking, you guys wake up like, hello.
They even send each other
Pretty
good
much.
morning messages. So
Yeah, man. I have to. I'm like, good morning, baby,
Mm-mm.
you know?
See, I used to, but people would not respond to it. I was like, you know what? Fuck you guys.
Fine,
Have
I'll
a
start
great
sending
day.
you
I'm
some.
not.
Rena.
I'm not typing it no more.
I'll start sending you some with flowers and everything, Rena.
Bet.
Little hearts and kisses, this.
Bet.
Fucking bet.
I'll send you one tonight. I'm sorry, Legend, but your face looks constipated and you're scaring me out.
Oh, really? There's always something wrong with my face.
You look
right?
like you're staring into my soul. Like,
Maybe I am.
Okay,
Y'all love you,
Tazzy,
legends.
I'm fixing to PM you something. I want you to pull it up on screen if you can, okay?
Okay. Oh no. I'm scared.
He's laughing.
I'm fucking dying right now. Holy shit.
I want to see.
All right, Legend, can I see a smile? A nice big smile? With teeth.
Anyway, you have a
Anyway.
waiting on your opinion there, Loco. You've been pretty quiet on that front.
So for me, I didn't really start watching Twitch people until now. So I used to watch streams on Twitch. Yeah, but come on, like it's different when you find someone and you go like, "Oh, hey, this dude's awesome," and instead of going like, "You know what? He's my buddy and he's there for me," or like, it doesn't matter what game any of y'all play. If I'm available, I'll be there. You know, like doesn't matter if I don't like it, but sometimes like I sit there in John's stream sometimes at 4 a.m. in the morning watching these story games that I have no idea exist, and I'm like, okay, this game's pretty good. I won't play it personally, but then I'll be like, I'm enjoying watching him play it. You know, like with Apex when Reno does it. What's that?
There's Legend.
Well,
Oh, my day has been made.
So that for me, like I said, like it wasn't up until now that I start going into like when I found Legend, um I just found a link on the Adelaide Twitch and I was like, he's playing WWE. It's sport. I like sport. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look at it. And then I walked in there and like, well, I went in there. He was enthusiastic. You see him sitting there right now saying nothing, man. In his streams, he pops off.
No, he's
Dude,
probably
he
thinking
is a
Reno. I'm
chat.
gonna
He
fuck
does
you up
like
after this.
like
I never shut up.
listening to Legend like commentate a match that he's not even playing on. It's just like, wow, where's the energy when he's like talking now? Lack of talking now.
You know, you want to know why? Because he streams like 8 hours a day. His energy's gone by this time. Like it's just like I don't want to do it anymore. Like I'm fucking tired.
well, it's fucking midnight.
is.
Like,
It's
Um,
midnight. It's 9:30 in the morning.
But yeah,
American
like
time.
for me, that's what like the energy of the person, depending on how much they involve. Like, because sometimes I walk into a stream and they can, like, I found another fellow Adelaide streamer as well, and um, I walked in there and they had like 30 people chatting in their chat, and I went in there, I gave them a follow, and you know, I saw what I like what they were doing. They were interacting with the chat, and then I gave them a follow, but the follow popped up, and there was just no interaction, no acknowledgement, nothing. And I was like, okay, like someone new. I straight up just like unfollowed. I was like,
I've
well,
done that so many times. You
I
do
like
not
your content,
understand.
but then your person reflects that you don't really care about a follow. As low as meaningless as a follow you can think it is, but it does mean a lot. Like, and if you don't acknowledge that person, it's like not. It's like when the person has the intention to go and steal something, and if you acknowledge them, it changes their mind. You know, that to me as well brings out a lot. Besides the other points as well that Rena touched on as well, like you know, improvement, like working to get
Growth
better.
is where it's at. Like, see, for example, John is the perfect example for this. See, he's streaming from the console right now, right? John, in the future, what's one of your goals for the stream?
Um, Well, I'm gonna probably do camera first, just because I can go ahead and just put that directly into the Xbox. That's my main goal at the moment. Get a PC that way. So right now I'm just having to share with my wife. When she's doing school work and whatnot, so I gotta kind of work around her time. Dell got the things I need for that. But my main focus right now, camera.
Because you see, but that's growth right there. That's you. You know, you're setting right now. You have a short-term goal and you have your long-term goal. Your long-term goal is the Elgato, having the PC, stuff like that. Short-term goal right now is having the camera set up. That way, you can engage with your viewers a little bit better. Because I mean, you do a great job now. Like, don't get me wrong, but having that camera that way they can see facial expressions. Say you rage, it's fucking hilarious when people can see you physically rage. Because I have plenty of clips of me fucking going off,
Yeah.
and people just clip it because it's hilarious. But you see, that's what I look for in somebody. I look for someone who's they're doing what they can with what they have right now. But oh my god, what am I, fucking 14? Fucking voice crack. But you have your mindset ready for uh something new, and that's what I look for in somebody that I want to follow or possibly sub to and shit like that, just because I don't want to invest my money in someone who's going to stay on console and you know not do anything else. Like
My
I did
pussy's
console
looking at
streaming
me.
for huh. You might want to
Cat.
go see a doctor for that one.
You don't see the fat cat walk through the door.
I mean, I see one talking on the mic right now.
Oof.
What?
Nothing.
Actually, what you actually talk while we're on the topic of mindset, that's another big thing too. Is I look for people that want to stream and enjoy streaming, not people who want to stream and thinking that they're gonna get famous overnight, or people that only have like a donation panel because all they want to see is you think that they're going to get so many donations just by streaming.
They say they quit their some people that quit their job and whatnot because they think that okay, I've reached affiliate now, when I can start making money, and have the mindset just for money and whatnot. With streaming, because you like to meet new people, you want to have fun, you want to share the content, what you play and whatnot with other people, and the people that are doing just strictly for the money, not just to have fun and whatnot. So,
Like, look at me. I hit affiliate 2 weeks after I started streaming. Okay. I ain't trying to boast. But even though I did that, I still work 70, 80, even upwards of 90 hours a week, every week, because streaming doesn't pay my bills. Working does. One day I'd love to get to the point where streaming can pay my bills, but I want to make sure I'm having fun, because if I'm not having fun, I'm not going to do it.
Facts.
Facts. Yeah.
No, the other thing I was
Fun
going to
is
add
a
to
key
that as
thing.
well is a streamer who has originality, like, and Tazzy, I think you know where I'm going with this, but like, I can give you tips, Reno, right? When we set up your Elgato, right? I was like, you do it this way, you do it this way.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you can get basic overlays, but then you went and instead of taking just a basic overlay and being like, oh well, Latino is affiliated and he has one, whatever, I'm gonna do the same. You went and took that and went, hang on, I can make it a little bit better. The originality within you said, well, I can't be just like him. I need to make it better. Like, so
Right.
that for me as well. Another thing is, I can see Tazzy over there holding the smokes behind.
Tazzy's like the
I
Australian
ain't
Dwayne
saying
Johnson
nothing.
right now with that eyebrow raise.
I ain't saying nothing because it just creates drama.
But the other thing as well is community, interacting with your community. Like, cause I've jumped in so many people's discords, right? And sometimes you know the bot or whatever goes like, hey, introduce yourself here, and you go and introduce yourself, and then no one, even not even the owner of the freaking thing, says welcome. You know, it's just
It'd be
like,
like,
you know, you just jump in there and it's like there's a whole bunch of people that you just have to know who they are. And it's like, well, I know who the streamer is, but I don't know who these like thousands of people are, you know. And then no one talks to you. Like, I mean, we all talk in each other's discords, so we know. Like, sometimes, like, hey, Tazzy, come in my Discord, or we go, oh, like, we'll jump in John's Discord, or even like Misty. You know, we used to jump in his Discord before. We haven't really jumped in Legends because he has too many stuff in there that we don't want to mention, especially that NSFW channel.
Can it?
Whatever that
Everybody
channel
be
is.
flowing to the Legends Discord.
Yeah, so that for me as well, like having that thing with your community, and it also comes down to what you bring up as well, Reno. Like your goals, like just say, like, I know John with me lately, like he's been looking at things and then he's like, does this look okay? Because I know a bit about computers now, especially now that I've worked on mine. He's like, is this okay? And I'm like, yeah, it'll be okay for now, maybe try and get something a little bit better, you know, that's still within your budget. So I start looking with him, you know, we look together, like we help each other, like that's what it is. Like, and people who just think they're like, oh, I'm affiliate, I don't need network anymore because I have everything I have. Like, sorry, it doesn't work that way, you know?
or like that's like the day that you helped me set up my Elgato. Couple days later, I turned around and with what you taught me how to do, I helped Joe set up his Elgato once he got his. You know,
Yeah,
just
John told me
pass like
that.
passing it on, and it worked out because he got it all set up now. Now he's got his alerts, he's got everything working. It's just he's just lagging like a motherfucker. But
And John's here. He can't say that I'm lying. Um, when I started using Streamlabs OBS, thanks to Tazzy, I didn't know much about it. I had to do a lot of research because obviously Tazzy was working. Um, you know, I'm mostly at home. I used to work from home, and now I'm doing uni, so I'm kind of home most of the time now. So unless I'm at school, so you know, I had to do a lot of research. And then the other day, um, I know John sometimes he knows a little bit basic, but obviously because he doesn't have the OBS program himself, he can't actually check anything. So I know him, and Mama Whiskey is in my chat as well, and she can say here like it surprised the hell out of me when she messaged me. She's like, I've heard by someone that you know a little bit about OBS, you know, like stream elements and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, but I was thinking to myself like, who, you know, and like John, you know, he passed it on to her. So like that's how you help build each other as well. Like I didn't know who Mama Whiskey was. Now I do, you know, like so I meet someone new who's also a streamer who I can also meet their community, they meet mine, you know, like that's how we have each other. Like, and I feel like some people don't do that. And then when you try and tell them, they just turn around and laugh at you and go, oh well, you know, that's not the way you do it. Like I'm better, me, you know.
you know what I gotta say about those people? Fuck that
Fuck
guy.
the guy.
You know it.
I was going to add something to that, and I completely had a mind blank.
Somebody had a brain fart.
It was a lie. That's why.
Marina, somebody had
Nah, go ahead, John.
Go on, Skipper.
Oh, sorry, but somebody, Mama Whiskey has asked something in Lucas chat and said done a charity stream and how it went. Was one of the ones that did that, and you knew that as well.
Do what?
A charity stream.
Oh yeah, what about it?
Somebody asked if Mom Whiskey asked in Locust chat if anybody done a charity stream and how it went, and I know you done one, else had done one.
Oh yeah.
I've done
So
quite a
the one that
few.
I did,
Yeah.
it went good. We raised a couple bucks. It's already donated. My hand is still in fucking pain. We couldn't finish the whole tattoo just due to mishaps with our transfer paper not transferring the ink onto my arm. But uh, overall, it did go good. We raised $45, which in 2 hours, to me, that's huge for me because I mean, I'm a small streamer and I wasn't expecting that type of uh, support. But it was overall it was good. Definitely gonna probably do another one within the next couple months. Probably for the holidays, something like that. But it was good.
So the other person that gave you the idea when were y'all doing under the same cause or the same charity?
Yeah, it was actually my tattoo artist who gave me the idea. Uh, he was like, "You should stream it," and I was like, "Yeah, that's actually a really good idea." And he's like, "Better yet, do they allow like charity streams?" And I was like, "Yeah." Uh, and I asked him, I was like, "Is there a charity that you want to donate specifically?" He's like, "It's your stream, you pick." And I was like, "All right, sounds good." And so that's why I picked, cystic fibrosis research, and that's when we went along with that. Had my bosses show up here while I was getting tattooed, and it was pretty good.
So Mama Whiskey as well wants to know, how did you handle the money side?
The money side went directly to my business PayPal. And then right from there, I selected the charity uh, through PayPal and just typed in the amount of $45 and boom, send it away.
That's the other thing. Is like
Thanks.
if you do your research, some specific like charity places do have websites and do have like links where you can actually donate stuff, like to, to donate your money to them, sort of thing. It
Yeah,
always
that's how a lot of them are.
it
But a
all,
lot of them also have it linked through PayPal just so that way it's easier to manage. It's easier to keep account of what money's coming in, what money's going out, and it's. I mean, I love PayPal. Shit, I wish Twitch didn't send my check to fucking my wrong PayPal though.
Oh no, that's gotta suck, dude.
That's $100 that went to the wrong PayPal, so I gotta wait for that money to go back to Twitch, so that way they can resend it to the right fucking PayPal.
Damn, the feels.
I was fucking heartbroken talking to that fucking poon job on the fucking phone. We don't know what to do with your paper.
Come on, man. Really?
When you're handling my money and you don't give me good answers, that's what you're gonna get. Like I was one livid Puerto Rican, bro. I was fucking ooh. I worked my
Okay,
ass off, and
so
then that motherfucker's gonna be like, "We can do nothing."
Mama Whiskey says she has chosen her charity and has the dev support. Just wanted to make sure what else to prepare for. Oh, just wasn't sure what else to prepare for. So if you got any tips on doing something like that, Rena.
One thing for sure is prepare for a lot of people to be like, "Oh, you're just doing this for yourself. You're just using it as a cover up to make more money for yourself, or you don't really give a damn about what else is going on. You just want this for yourself." There's going to be people that are going to try and bring you down about the good stuff that you're trying to do because they're pieces of shit. So
Thank you for the host,
just
Nikki.
keep a roll of toilet paper with you and just wipe them away because fuck them. No
The
one
thing
cares about
didn't
them
show up,
anyways.
but thank you for the host.
And so, you know,
I thought the toilet paper was to wipe your ass after you shit all over their leg.
no, it's for legend after he shits on a certain someone's chest.
Okay, off topic. Anyways.
Also, getting back on topic, don't be afraid to try. Even if you don't raise,
Very good.
even if you don't raise anything, you're still spreading awareness about certain things that are going on within the world, whether it be cystic fibrosis, whether it would be, because I've done a couple of charities with the WWF, and bringing about what the changes in the environment and all that sort of stuff. It's just you don't be afraid to try. This is the main thing, really.
Like another thing added to that, if you don't make any money, that's okay. Just bringing awareness to it is what your main goal is. Your main goal isn't to make money. Your main goal is to spread awareness of, you know, whatever charity it is, whatever foundation you're going for. And so just like just reiterating what Tassi said, don't be afraid to try. Like that's honestly one of my favorite things that I've just fucking heard today. Don't be afraid to try. Watch, I'm gonna get that tattooed on my body at some point, and it's gonna be at Tassie Gamer.
Yeah, it's got to be trademark Tassie right underneath it.
I will put your Twitch handle Tassie Gamer with the 3 for the E somewhere under it. I promise. If I do get it, I will do. Only for 100 gifted.
Oof, 100 gifted. Do you take that deal, Tassie, or not?
Plugged.
Deal or no?
That is pure American
finesse
branding.
right there. That's pure American finesse right there. Because
I'll walk around in a tank top and you'll just see Tassie Gamer either on my shoulder, on my arm, anywhere, and it's just pure. Like someone's gonna be like, "Ooh, twitch.tv/Tassie Gamer. Ooh, let me check this out," and then they're gonna see your cute ass face, and they'll be like, "Damn, that soul patch is fine as fuck."
He just called you cute.
Boom, they're gonna drop a
Damn.
Ready?
You're getting all the compliments from
patch
Rita
gang.
right now, Tassie.
See, Tassie, we soul patch gang.
Yeah.
Mama Whiskey's got to go to sleep now. She said thank you for the advice and the nice chat as always. So we all say good night to Mama Whiskey right now.
Night, Mama Whiskey.
Thanks for stopping by.
Good night.
Bye bye.
So I think another thing I wanted to ask as well on the topic of Twitch is what made you guys start streaming?
Let's start with you.
All right, so for me, being a competitive COD fanatic, you could say, Optic Gaming is my team. Yeah, Optic Gaming is my team. Unfortunately, they're no more. Their last event was actually last weekend, so there's no more Optic Gaming now. But the COD scene basically got me into that. Like the big names like Nate Shot, Scumpy, and Hex, the owner of the team, actually, they used to. So for me, that's what basically started the passion in streaming. I used to see them do it and then do videos as well on YouTube. So I started trying to do that. Obviously, I didn't know there was capture cards and all that involved because Australia is really behind, We didn't know about streaming until like 2014 or something. So, But anyways, doesn't matter. Like, that's what got me into the sort of gaming, wanting to stream. And then I started in 2015 when I had a decent PC, which I still have, like the laptop. I still have it, but it's just used for academic purposes now. And then I bought my Snowball, which is now retired and is on the shelf over there. And I bought the Elgato like bit by bit, and I was just building, and then I stopped. So yeah, and then what made me come back this time to streaming 4 years later, um, was just a passion for playing games. I really wanted to play games, anything really. At the time, I was playing a lot of COD, and now I've sort of steered away from COD and moved more into like Rocket League with Tazzy Legend and uh, John, and then I've tried Fortnite. I still can't get into it, but
Fortnite's
look,
trash. You get your ass clapped by Arena from Miami every time.
yeah, well, whatever. But like just
Hey, you
the
can't forget
passion.
GTA.
Yeah, GTA is good, but like, when we're all on different times, it's kind of hard to get us all on. But
Especially when I'm
um,
always fucking working.
yeah, that's it. It's like, wait for me, guys, and it's like 4 hours later, and we're still waiting. It's like midnight. Um, so that's what got me back into it this time. As well, I guess the not playing much games like a month before that, so prior to leading up to me taking it. So yeah. Oh, dude, Reno, you didn't have to, man. Oof.
I just saw you were one off your sub goal, so I wanted to make sure you hit it.
Oof. Thanks, man. I
Reno's the
appreciate it.
man.
Stop,
Wow.
Reno. Reno, you,
Bye, bye, bye.
you fucking lovely man. I love you to
Another thing
bits.
about me is that, if I get into a tight knit community like with these four guys right here, if I see that someone's like, 3 subs off, I'll go and I'll give 3 subs. I don't give a shit. Or
I'm
if they're
5
one
subs
sub
off
off, like
my
I
next
just
goal.
did.
If you wanna sub the next 5, if
Yeah,
you
you already hit one goal today. One
I'm
one one goal's enough.
I'm like 12. I'm like 12 points off.
that's
Yeah.
man.
I'm currently
dude, I appreciate that.
yeah, no problem, man. You see, I like to support those who support me. And, like right here, I'm not asking for nothing. Like I'm stupid excited for the fact that I'm so close to my third emote because I've been busting my balls making some pretty dope fucking emotes.
30
Because John
mode.
inspired me to
Damn.
make my own. And like I got here, I'll drop it in your chat real quick. I got this Rick Ross emote that I fucking made, and it's fucking hilarious because Rick Ross is the boss in the 305, baby.
Actually turned out pretty good.
So, and you know who
Wow.
helped me with that shit?
You get that from John? It's pretty good. I could do better.
No, hey, John's actually the one who helped me out with it. He, we hopped in a call and he was teaching me, how to resize, how to make it to the point where it's not too small, where it actually shows up in chat correctly. So, GG's to John for, passing on that advice and, helping a man out.
Hit me up at Jackie John. Just go ahead and send me a Whisper and we'll get some information.
Exactly, y'all. Definitely go hit the man up. Hit him up in the DMs. No penis pics, or I will whoop your ass. That way, Brandy doesn't have to.
She
Well,
never has to anymore.
we ain't going there, loco. We started a game that Coda Source Drax and whatnot. I mean, he was doing really good and whatnot. Me and my wife, we was looking for games to play together. We was playing Chatbox, and that's when he rated Coda. I found Coda. He was a smaller kind of streamer. I was supporting him. I was there almost every night playing with him in the stream and whatnot. Eventually, he made me a mod, and then I joined his Discord. 3 weeks later, he's like, "Hold on." He's like, I don't have all the overlays and all the stuff like that. I know some people actually is in camps and all stuff. I don't have all that. I don't have the money for it and stuff. He's like, well, and then usually about that, people just like to watch content, and you seem like a pretty cool dude. Community and whatnot, if you start streaming, I'm pretty sure some people would hop in and whatnot. Um, okay. Um, I wasn't getting views or whatnot, and I wasn't comfortable with talking to myself. Um, for me, it's because but that's something I have to do. I just want to got me into it and able to get people to come in and watch every other stream or something. I'm not streaming as much as I should or would like to.
Hey, you do the best that you can with what you got, dude. And that's why I give
Exactly.
you props. You know, you're doing your best.
I appreciate
So,
that, man.
and I'm seeing you getting the views, especially when you're playing that Minecraft. You getting the views on Minecraft, man.
I
When
know,
I
The
when
but
I
he
more
switch to
reason why.
PC, when
did
I
you hear
switch to
what he said
PC, I'll play
the other
Minecraft.
day to me? I'm like, dude, we should play some Minecraft. He's like, yeah, but I got bored of it. I was like,
It
what?
I get bored of games so easy, and that's why I go for variety
See,
and whatnot. I got so many games that come out that I want to play. I'll
see,
grind
that's one
till I get
thing.
bored of it.
Like I mean, I suffer from the same thing, but what I'll do is I'll wait. Like, say, I mean, I'm not waiting for Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare, as soon as it comes out, I'm fucking getting it. But like, I'll wait a little bit of time from the initial release. That way, the game has a bunch more features in it. Like a couple patch notes have already like came through, and that way there's more to do than initial release.
Yeah,
And then I'll also make sure I can consistently have a fun squad to play the game with. Because I've noticed when I'm playing Apex and I have a good squad and then they kind of like dissipate and it just gets to me, then yeah, I get bored of the game. Because I'm just like, well, fuck. Like. But then I'll have people in chat come like, hey, you want to play? And it's like, sure, I'm lonely. Be my friend.
like I
But
mean, I love streaming PUBG. Like I love playing PUBG. Like that's been my game ever since it came out on PC.
I'll give
Got
it a
rid of the
shot on
PC.
PC.
And then I found out it was coming to console, and I was really excited for it. And I've been playing that.
I'm
And then
looking forward to
always
Pixel
that
Mod.
See,
pixel mod.
see, I tried PUBG and I used to have it. I still have it on PC, but I feel like I'm not at that level where like I see this dude, man. He gets on it, he falls down like straight up. He will run through 3 houses while I'm still in one. Like not even finished the first floor. This dude's like I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? Like
That's how I
he's
am in
just
Apex now.
yeah, he's just straight up running through everything. Why the fuck my Siri just go off? Fuck you,
But
Siri.
Tazzy, once I get this PC all set up, you're gonna have to teach me this whole pixel mod stuff.
Oh, it's a funny story about that. It happened today as well.
Yeah, the base that we had apparently got like fin.
Oh, I got griefed hard.
Oh hell no. Okay, my PC will be done in about a month and like 2 weeks. I'm
He
gonna get on that
doesn't.
bitch. And I'm gonna kill every motherfucker.
Well, you
Eliminate.
can't kill
Sorry, Twitch.
people.
Eliminate.
You can't kill people.
I can eliminate them.
You can't eliminate them. It's Pokemon.
I will
Pokemon.
I will dig a hole and let them go so far down in that hole that they're gonna end up needing to call that lady from fucking the Magic School Bus to try and get that bus to get out of that booty hole because it ain't gonna happen. Don't choke on your drink there.
Pokemon.
All right, I want to let Tazzy go next as to why he got into streaming because Legend's been sitting there real quiet. So why not give him the last piece and he can talk for 10.
Yes, because he has hardly
Go
said
for it.
anything at all. That's good.
Sounds fair.
He looks like he's falling asleep over there.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm not far off it.
So Ol is mainly on YouTube for 10 years. going between two channels. And it's going to sound selfish, but the main reason why I made the switch over to Twitch was the new YouTube laws. To me, it just felt like that, YouTube, that whole YouTube as a business, didn't care about the small streamers. It just cared about the big ones. So, as I was, debating whether to do that or not, but then a friend of mine who's also a game developer, he posted it about a Twitch community meetup that was local. I'm like, hang on, what? There's such things and these sort of things? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, okay, but I'm like on YouTube. He goes, doesn't matter, just come along anyway. So I went to this meetup, and straight away, friendly people, made so many friends. And I'm like, the whole Twitch community is just like really friendly and real. Sometimes I've learnt lately that it's not so much thing, but in the end, it was like Twitch actually cares about their streamers. They care about, they care about the community. I think the first day that I went to the first meetup I went to, I was talking to actually a Twitch partner who was giving me advice on what I should do when I first started streaming to Twitch. I'm like, yeah, fine, but it's a decision that I haven't looked back and regretted ever since.
No regrets.
To be
Yeah.
fair, neither have I.
Me neither.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
allegedly.
just be that oddball and say yes that I do, but I really don't.
No, the thing with me is I used to do just YouTube videos, and then I started streaming on YouTube and Twitch with Restream, and even up until like the first 5 days when I started my like quest to affiliation this time, for the first 4 or 5 days I streamed through Restream and went to YouTube and Twitch, and I was getting no views, and then I hit up Tazzy and he's like, dude, switch to one, choose it, download Streamlabs or Slobs, whatever you want to call it. Like, do this, do that. And then I implemented my touch onto it. And then it was like 4 days later, I was affiliated.
That's like one of the early topics we were talking about. You got to put in the work to receive results.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't put any work in,
Like,
you ain't gonna see nothing.
I streamed the 9 days straight as well. Like, it does say 7 days. And I remember Tazzy saying on my 6th day, he's like, dude, you're going to burn yourself out. And I was like, nah, man, I want to keep going. Dude, I look like one of them kids that was just on a sugar rush.
He
I
was.
like,
He was
I want
like
to keep going, man. I was like, I want to keep going, man. I'm loving this. And he's like, dude, calm down, man. You're going to like hit that wall soon. I was like, nah, don't worry about it. Like 2 weeks later, I was drained.
I hit that wall after like I think it was 62 days straight. I hit that wall and oh my god.
For how many
There
hours?
was
62 straight?
62 days straight. I was averaging this is when I actually was getting days off too. So I was having, 8 to 12 hour streams
Mm.
a day plus my 3-4 hours after shift or before shift and after shift because it was before I was strictly overnights. And so I think in 1 week I put in like 100 hours or so, 150 hours.
Oof. Damn.
And dude, I was dead. I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
it
for
sucks.
62 days. That's 2 months, bro. Like,
Oh
I would've
yeah.
been
So
dead.
that's another thing is better yourself before the stream. If you're not feeling up to it, don't stream. But if if you feel good but you're feeling unmotivated, turn that fucking thing on and stream. Cause you never know, that could be the stream where, say one day you get gifted, like Mr. Beast comes in and drops like 10 grand. I'd probably straight Hershey Kiss.
Dude, you
shit my
almost died
pants.
last time when you got trolled.
Yeah, okay, so I got trolled for fucking like what was it, like $5,000?
It was $4,000.
Yeah, $4,000, close enough.
It was like 50, 100, and then I was like 500.
Well, no, then
and then
he
kept
dropped
going.
like 100 G's after the fact, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is trolling. Get the fuck out of here. Get blocked, kid. But I mean, it was fun. It sucks I didn't get paid, but you know what? It's bound to happen one day in the far future. And I
Yeah,
just gotta
I mean,
grind, put my mind towards it, and boom, there we go.
thing is, you was the only one troll. We all trolled. It's like, hey, y'all, all your friends jump off this, that. So
All
we was like, oh, okay.
Not even gonna lie, it was
And about
the
it.
funniest like 15 minutes ever that I've ever had on Fortnite.
Funny.
Legend, you're up.
Yeah, go me. Well, I don't remember what glued me into streaming, honestly, but I'll just say this was one of the best things I ever fucking. End of story.
Give it up for
Wow.
Legend.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes! Yay!
Yeah.
God.
No, but seriously, what got you into streaming? Come on, we need more details than that. All right, you
honestly don't.
look. I'm gonna tell you before stream, and he told me is like I'm gonna need someone to ask me questions, so I'm gonna sit here and ask you this question until you give me more details.
Legend, how
What
tall
got
are you?
you into stream?
I really don't know. I really don't remember if it was a person or.
Do you have any friends who streamed beforehand, like before you started streaming?
Not in real life friends, I don't think. But
Well,
I did get a
like
few
even
friends
on the
into
game
it.
friends, like even on game friends, I call them IRL friends. Like, I mean, is there like, okay, did you ever play with someone that was streaming at the same time that you were playing?
Not back then, nah.
Up and what they wanted to stream.
Or here,
on
better yet,
Adventure.
how did you find out about Twitch?
I don't remember that either. I really don't. It must have been someone told me about it. It must have been.
Motherfucker, you are so fucking tough. This is like trying to ask a woman what she wants to fucking eat.
Oh my God. No bullshit, by the way. No
Tazzie's
bullshit.
done. Tazzie's done.
Tazzy done did the chair spin and all. He's like, whoa, motherfucker.
For any channels, was you watching any channels? Anything?
I feel like it was Ninja.
Hell no.
I'm gonna be the next ninja.
What, the next sellout? Okay.
Ooh.
You heard it here
damn.
first. John's making the move over to Mixer.
Rip Jicky
John's
John.
American moving? No, I ain't moving him.
Now,
I hate the
now it's
platform.
gonna be
Hate it.
now it's gonna be Mickey Mon.
Misty said PewDiePie.
Yeah,
God.
PewDiePie's the shit.
On YouTube.
Congrats on PewDiePie's wedding, by the way.
Yes, indeed.
All right, that's another question. Have you ever tried? I mean, I know me and Tazzy have tried YouTube, but have y'all ever tried any other streaming software? And if you haven't, what do you think of the other streaming softwares that you have been to?
I've stayed on Twitch only, and I think I'm only gonna stay on
Yeah. Same.
because Twitch. It took me. I found out. I first found out about Twitch around like September of last year. I never I've heard of it, but I never downloaded it. I first downloaded it in about January because my buddy James, he started streaming. He's like, "Hey, you should come and watch my streams." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sure, why not?" And so I started watching it, and then I started playing with him more and more. And then, I started to learn more and more about Twitch. And then I've never really paid attention to like Mixer or YouTube streaming or Facebook streaming, nothing like that. Because, like, I mean, I don't want my Facebook people knowing I'm streaming. The fuck? Like, they're there to just post memes. That way I can like and just not give a damn or talk to them. But it's like Twitch, there's a lot of controversy about Twitch. But then again, there's a lot of perks and good things about Twitch, if you know what I'm saying.
I just want to add on to that. Going on to also about how, you know, a lot of people have moved to Mixer because, you know, a lot of it seems like because Ninjas moved to Mixer, or they said that they've had problems with Twitch. But I'm sitting here going, well, Twitch's done nothing wrong by me so far. I won't say it probably won't happen in the future. I'm hoping it won't happen in the future. But for now, they haven't done wrong by me. I've worked my ass off to get where I am today. And I'm not going to be going over to anywhere else to, you laughing about, to...
What the fuck are you cheesing about over there?
I just want to call Tazzy a shit streamer though.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a subpar streamer now, shit person. But anyway.
Yeah, go on.
You know, I've worked my ass off to get where I am today, and I'm not going to sacrifice it all just to move over to somewhere else.
You want to know something? After Ninja moved to Mixer, all these people came out from under the rocks like, oh, Twitch is fucking me over. I'm moving to Mixer now. Why didn't you move to Mixer beforehand?
And the thing,
How come they're all of a sudden now fucking you over?
I mean, my thing on Mixer and whatnot, I streamed on Mixer and whatnot. It wasn't like that. I wasn't actually trying on anything. Shit, the only thing that good that they have is the co-stream. Honestly, my
Facts.
video was bad on there. And even though I had, I still Twitch.
Because, I
It
mean, you
wasn't
know,
any
Twitch has it too. Twitch has got
Yeah,
it, but I mean, you have to
but
be a partner for it.
with Mixer, I think with Mixer, it's like it doesn't matter if you are not
partnered
like
or whatever.
one of the top people. Like it's for everyone. Because I was seeing one of my friends the other day. He does it on Mixer. He streamed, yeah, Magic. He streams with his brother and like some of the friends that I went to school with, and um what's it called, yeah, there was all four of them on the screen like how we are now. Like if John wasn't there and all four of us were like here, it'd be like that, like literally just like that. And it's all broken up into four same audio, like, so there's no audio overplaying over the other audio, you know, like how it is in the multi streams on Twitch where you have two audios. With theirs it's just one. So it's really good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really good, but is it worth making the switch? Maybe not. Like, for one thing that they have really good, is it worth leaving 15 on the table that Twitch,
You
know,
see,
Yeah,
like
if you're
for me,
contracted,
it's not worth. You know, I'm not gonna like abandon my 608 followers just to go to where I can stream with
Oof.
4 people at the same time.
Say that,
Like
say that number
I'd
again.
rather 608.
Oof.
I'd rather keep, you know, my little community going and bust my ass towards partnership because, you know, I actually like Twitch's, uh group stream deal that they have going. And, you know, one day I want to get to the point where I can do that with a bunch of my friends. You know, that'd be fucking dope as fuck. But like I said, I'm not going to abandon all the people who's supported me and following me and who are currently supporting me to just go for something that I'm going to have to completely fresh on. Fuck that. Hell no. Not happening.
The other thing as well is like all these people are like, oh, Ninja moved over, so I'm gonna move over. It's like he's getting paid to move over.
yeah.
Like it ain't just like,
Yeah,
oh, he's gonna.
he secured a big ass bag. Y'all are securing a big ass
exactly.
pile of fucking shit.
Yeah, nothing but like scraps that he's gonna leave because he's the only like probably big ass streamer that's on there. So everyone on Mixer is just gonna be like, oh look, Ninja's on Mixer, let's go and watch him. He's gonna have way more people now. It's like, well, all those people that followed him from Twitch, and then the people on Mixer already, and he got paid, and he makes buckets of money with all his subs and all that. It's like you're
Not
walking
even that
away
is.
like from your little community to go like, oh, I'm gonna follow Ninja, but Ninja doesn't really give a damn if you follow him or not. Like,
Well, it's like it's the thing. Like his friend group. You got Tim, you got Courage, you got Lupo. Now they're all thriving that he's gone because there's a lot of those. Like I'd say 50% of his followers. They followed him to Mixer. The other 50% were like, "Wow, fuck you, Ninja. I'm gonna just stay over here and I'm gonna support these guys because they aren't ditching us for money."
facts.
Um,
Because Courage won't
mm,
switch, Tim won't switch, Lupo definitely won't switch. And, I can't say much about others, but knowing, like, I watch all three of their streams religiously. When I'm not watching my homies, I'm laying in bed, butt ass naked, watching Courage JD fucking
Dude,
yell at some dumb
ca-
shit.
Courage is a goat. Hey,
Have you seen his Minecraft series on YouTube with
dude,
Nate
I can't
Shot
believe
and
I
Syndicate?
can't believe he got the fucking that private video from Ariana.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
dude,
But that
he
music
got
video parody,
Yeah, that video
mm,
parody was awesome. I
yeah, yeah,
fucking loved it.
and he
But
made
yeah,
a
this
fucking
series on Split Syndicate.
he made a
Yeah, go on.
fucking like 11-year-old famous.
oh yeah, you
Yeah,
can't forget
Connor.
Connor.
No,
Connor,
you
yeah.
can't
Forget
forget
Connor.
Connor.
You know what's
I
funny
fucking
though?
love
Like
Connor.
he they were gonna hook him up on Twitch, but because he's under 13, they chucked him over to YouTube for streaming because Connor
Yeah, he's
streams
thriving
now.
on YouTube.
I think
What
last time
about
I checked, he had like over like 500,000 subscribers or
I'm
something
gonna
like
check
that.
right now.
the one person who might be coming back to Twitch? Might be Wildcat after what happened to him.
I
Did
would
you hear about
fucking
that?
die if Wildcat came back.
Did you hear what happened to him?
No, I did not. Enlighten me.
He got completely hacked, like everything. Um, his Instagram was hacked by like
FN chats.
kids. Yeah, Instagram was hacked by kids, and then like they exposed all his business and email accounts and all that. So he's gonna have to change everything all over again: Twitter, Instagram, possibly even YouTube. So
Dang.
we don't know. It's rough, man. It's rough when you get to that stage and people want to fuck around with you, you know?
Okay,
That's
so
all just
currently,
like that's
go ahead, John.
yeah, that's messing with somebody's life.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's private information that, like, as you know, you make, like, with that business email, you might have had a whole bunch of other things. And what happens if another really intelligent hacker goes, business email, let's see what else he has with this and go really in depth with that? That's life things
Mm-hmm.
that you know, career earnings or even like houses under his name, they might have his personal email or things like that. You could find where he lives and, people are crazy nowadays.
But you see, on the topic of Connor, he is currently at 576,846 subscribers, and the kid is
Damn.
12 years old.
Damn.
I
Can we
also
get
want to
a
point
plug in the
out that
chat for Connor?
And
Connor actually, when Courage was with Optic, uh, Optic actually hooked him up with like a whole care package full of the latest merch, hats, computer stuff, and like all like headsets. I'm pretty sure like Turtle Beach headsets, mix amps, and all this shit. Like just for him to start streaming as well, and then wearing the apparel as well. Like because obviously he's the mini JD or Courage JD, so Yeah,
JD
they
Jr.
hooked him up. They hooked him up real big.
But
Did
you
you also
see,
hear
another
that
thing.
they started like 100 thieves kids or something like that?
Yeah,
And I think Connor's in that end as
they're
well.
in the
Yeah.
works of that. Yep. But did you guys hear what Connor, or not Connor, what Courage did for Connor's birthday?
Yes.
Midstream
actually.
dropped midstream. He dropped $1,200 to Connor, $100 for every year he was alive.
Damn.
So $1,200
That's
for turning
that's a
12.
thing as well. Like I remember seeing the video leading up to the care package and everything. Courage actually had to get in touch with Connor's parents.
Oh yeah,
And all
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. Like,
He's actually
like
good
it's
buddies with his dad now.
yeah, like he had to get in touch with his parents. So then, because they didn't believe that Courage was actually real, so they thought it was just someone mucking around with this 11-year-old, which is possible. So like, good on the parents for being very cautious, but
And good on Courage too for being very respectful and going to his parents and requesting that permission for being able to send something to their son and being able to help their son grow without even personally knowing him.
You said
And for
that.
that, hats off to Courage. That's why he's my favorite streamer.
Also,
Yeah.
you wanna, you know, congratulate the parents for being cautious and all that sort of stuff, but you really wanna, you know, give them the big thumbs up for also being supportive when he turned around and said, "I want to stream to YouTube. This is what I
Well,
want to do."
the thing is, the father actually didn't know about it. The idea actually came from Wildcat. Wildcat planted that seed into the father, and the father didn't know anything. So
That
Wildcat and
sounded
Courage
so
actually
wrong.
what?
Wildcat planted his seed into the father.
The piggy
And
seed.
then 11 years later, Connor was
Rephrasing.
born.
So Morsary just read me with a party of 5. Everybody say thank you
Hey,
to
raid
Morse.
Thanks, Morse.
Thank you for the raid.
Morse is actually goes to uni with me, so
Hey, shout out to
Morse.
you, man.
Nice.
GG.
Shout out to LA University.
Oh, look who decided to show his face again.
he was saying
Yeah,
he
I'm
needs to
gonna
go.
have to head off, I think.
Legend, you just say you're heading off?
Definitely.
Yeah, I got a party in the morning, so get some sleep, I think.
All right, buddy.
What
Well,
sort
you
of person
rest up.
has a party in the morning?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense that we have to be like it's starting at like 11 a.m. But oh,
Hey,
What the
Flicky.
fuck type of shit is that? If you're not drunk by 11:30, I'm gonna be disappointed.
yeah, who knows what to expect? So,
I'm expecting you to be drunk by 11:30 in the morning. No ifs, ands, or buts.
But
all right, guys. I'll
well.
catch you guys later.
All right, Legend.
All right, Legend.
Well, the
Thanks for
first
stopping by.
podcast was
You're
great
gonna
with
you're
you.
gonna fuck everything
Legend.
up, man. Now I'm gonna have to move everything, man. No.
Oh, sorry.
All
I'll definitely
right,
join
Legend.
again.
You
Yeah.
have yourself a good night.
Yep. Same to you. Guys, take it easy and have fun.
Yeah,
And
Legend.
I'll be in the next one, which will be what next Friday.
Yes.
If I'm good, that should be in.
All right then.
All right. Catch you guys later.
All right, later.
Bye bye.
Peace.
And then there were 4. High five, John.
Hey,
So, Tazzy, do you want to bring up the point of when we're doing these podcasts? Like how often we're gonna do them?
Shit, that was an accident. So the idea is to hopefully do them every week. Every week there's going to be a different topic that we will talk about, whether it's gaming related, if it's political or otherwise. I know that John's got a couple of topics that he wants to bring up in the future, whether it be next week or not. We usually have usually try to have like a meeting before podcast to talk about stuff. And yeah, so every week, every Friday, around about the same time that we usually do, the Oz-Merican podcast. I don't know, somewhere along the way, we'd probably even get some other people in as well. Have some guests or something like that.
Have some special guests.
Yes, some special
You know,
guests.
the first podcast had to stay true to the people who you'll most likely see. Like, I'll do my best every Friday to be here, but with my work schedule, sometimes things will change. Like, this week was a fucking shit show, but I was still able to be here for the first podcast, which is I was fucking hyped for. I was just ready to get home. I was just like sitting in the van doing this, like trying to get home, time to get home, and just get everything set up. And every Friday I'm looking forward to this shit because just being able to sit here and just talk with the boys, get into some possible debates and hear everyone's opinions on a bunch of different things. That's what I like. Like, I listen to podcasts while I'm at work, and
Same.
Courage and
Absolutely.
Nate Shot Show is my fucking favorite.
I like the Courage and Nature, and I like the Optic podcast too.
I know one of the topics, Chrissy, she definitely does want to get it. Right now I think she's out at a workshop.
Yeah, I know she's out of town right now
yeah.
for I think a week.
I know since she probably on Lost Gun Control type thing, and I know Chrissy herself actually is heavily opinionated on those things. So we do have that topic. I would like Chrissy here because she is on that as well as me, and still on maybe equal or things, Yeah, having like different things in America, that would be one of them great topics either.
Yeah, well, like I said,
Definitely.
I mean, the meetings at least once a week is definitely something we have to have. Or even just like, obviously we understand that you can't make every call that we have. So even if you just write it down in that podcast, that's why I did that a separate channel, that podcast. So if you have ideas and you obviously you can't get to it, like just write them in there. You should have moderator accesses, so just pin it, dude. Like, we should all be able to see it. The other thing I do want to say, like, Chrissy was a big part in getting me motivated for this as well, because I remember when me and Tazzy talked about it, we're like, we should have a podcast. You know and then I mentioned it to John, and Chrissy were there, and she's like, you know what, I've always wanted to have a talk show. Like, that was my initial idea of streaming. Like, she didn't want to actually play games, but then she got into gaming. But yeah, like, Chrissy, definitely we need to get her in here as soon as we can, because she is a big person that made us get into this project as well. Like, so as well as Tazzy.
And another thing is for chat, chat, if you want us to talk about something, if you have, something that you're heavily opinionated, or however you fucking say that, like, if you want us to, debate on something, if you want to hear our opinions on something, just type it in chat. One of the guys will bring it up, or say I'm streaming, I'll bring it up. And we'll get the ball rolling. We'll see, what's going on, what's everyone's inputs, outputs, everything.
And I've started this when I started the stream, and I'll probably say this again. Not everyone's opinion is equal. No one's right. No one's wrong. We wanted to be a fair debate when we did a fair discussion. We're not going to, go on for tyrant and just suddenly end the stream and not talk to each other because we're not agreeing with what another person is saying. So the mindset of we all have an opinion, we all have a fair opinion, an equal opinion. Yes.
Yes, Loco.
I disagree with that. I didn't like what you said today. I fucking hate you. No, I'm kidding.
You see that's a good point, is because not one person is right 100% of the time. Yeah, they might have the facts in front of them, but opinions are what really matter most in my eyes, in my opinion, honestly, because
The
I want to
other
hear
thing as
everyone's
well,
point
like
of view.
with facts as well, like how John was saying, America is completely different to United States. Oh, sorry, Australia is completely different to United States of America. I don't know what.
Exactly.
Anyways, yeah, Australia is completely different to America. So we might have different ways of doing things, which are our facts. Then you guys might have different things of doing it. So
Exactly. That's why there's
those
opinions.
point of views is what we try and get out.
Because right now it's perfectly balanced. We have 50% Aussies, 50% Americans. Me and John, and you and Tazzy. And
Yeah.
like
Because Legend
for
doesn't
that
count because he
50
doesn't talk anyway. So it's
for that, well, I mean, Legend's not here anymore. Now it's just us four. But like here, an Australian fact: you guys drive on the left-hand side of the road. We drive on the right.
facts.
You guys eat kangaroos. We don't eat our national bird.
Facts.
This is popping
You guys
Reno.
get fucked up by
I
your
hate slap.
kangaroos. We don't fight kangaroos.
You can't fight the
Fact.
bald eagle.
No, because everyone's smart enough to know that shit will gouge your eyes out real fucking quick. Them talons are like this, like they're.
I think that's
It'll
why you don't really.
Dude, have you
see
ever seen a
that much-
kangaroo flex its muscles?
Yeah, bro. You ever seen that
Yeah.
thing just?
Right here, I have Tazzy flex for us real quick.
Oof.
Boom! Now the stream has two.
But yeah, like
I got the power of Tejas.
for me, the like how Tazzy was saying, the idea as well is like to get to know each other more as well. Get to know about more about each other, about our countries, and then
And it
bring it
brings us
together.
closer as a tight knit community too, because not only are we a community within ourselves, but we're a community as a whole because of each other's discords, plus the podcast in itself, where we all talk with each other about each other, and boost each other. We're not we'll shit talk, but we're not actually shit talking. We're just having
No,
fun.
that's only for the shit talk stream, which we need to
Yeah,
do
it's
sometime.
only for shits and giggles. Now, if these boys ever want to get into the shit talk stream, I'll oil up the chaps and we'll get it settled. We'll get it going.
Bring it.
I'll strap
Bring
on
it.
the boots and I'll start
Bet.
running.
Bring it. Next time, shit talk stream, Tazzy. Aussies versus Australians.
These boots
Did you
weren't
just say
made for
Aussie
walking,
versus
they're
Australians?
made for talking too, baby.
Yeah, because I was just wondering if he's listening.
These boots are made for talking, not just walking, baby. So what's up? And yes, they're guacamole green.
Better. No, but it'd be good. Like the shit talk streams that me and Tazzy have had have popped so much, and they've been really good. But like in here, the shit talk is to a minimum. It's more about topic focused, and we want to keep it with that. Like because. And not just doesn't really have to be about the topic, especially with chat. Like even if you just have something relevant and you want to know if we know, or if you want insight that that we know and you've maybe never had a chance to ask us. This is your time to take away the floor and give us your questions.
There's no distractions of video games. This is all just each other and chat. Like you guys are a huge part of what we're doing right now, anyways. So, we're doing this all for y'all. Not only for us to get to know each other better, but for us to get to know you guys in chat better.
And
As Loco's talking to chat right now.
yes,
Yeah, I'm talking to OB Oberon. He's actually an OG from my stream.
What's
and
up,
Yeah.
Oberon?
like,
Yeah, he has me added on
he's
Pokemon Go.
yeah, he's like he's been doing nursing placements, so he hasn't stopped for the last 4 weeks. So he's been pretty flat out.
Trust me, I know the pain. I know the pain.
You
Uh,
do HK, isn't it?
In the being in the medical field, I've witnessed a lot of the sacrifices you have to do for certain positions, and it's a pain. It's a pain in the dick. Simple as that.
Hmm.
But it's well worth it in the end, I guess.
yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah, for real. Like seeing smiles on my clients' faces, that's what makes me happier. Especially when they're pissed off, gripey, and pissing and shitting all over the fucking place and yelling and cussing at me.
Oh man,
It fucking sucks.
that picture
But
was
you know,
sad.
when they're happy and knowing that I'm doing what I can to make them happy, yeah, dude, that fucking means the world to me.
Push to talk, man.
Well, I had to use both hands for this one. But like, look, this is a picture of me and my client at an event hosted for special needs. And I keep this in my bedroom above my streaming setup just because this picture means the fucking.
So
Stop
yeah.
fucking laughing at me.
Oh no, I was just telling OB that you take it from someone who has the experience in the field, and you work in it as well. Because I hear you every morning when you're like, "Oh, I'm still here at work. I'm just doing this, and that." Or I'm about to go home. So yeah. I just wanna. I guess we are running out on the Twitch topic, and I just want to say that it's been a good first podcast. Hopefully everybody got to know each other. I know we'll have different faces hopefully next time. If not, it will just be us again, us five, because Legend said he might try and make the next one. If not, it will just be us four. I don't care. We'll still run
And
the show.
who knows? Yeah, we might have some new faces.
Chrissy or somebody.
I think what we should try and do is try and get new faces at least twice a month. So if we want to do every Friday, we'll have like our normal 4, normal 5, but try and get a new face every other week.
Yes, and I was been meaning to say, I don't know if any of you guys know about this too, but as soon as his podcast is up, or probably even be tomorrow or something like that, I'll be exporting it straight to YouTube, and then I'll probably be downloading it, cutting out this video, have the audio loaded up to somewhere like SoundCloud and stuff like that. Just so that we can get the word out about the podcast and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Actually,
Yeah, that'd be real
I
good.
fully support that.
Oh, I also want to ask you guys right now. Would it be okay for the Discord that we have for this podcast? Would it be okay to give it to the public, and then maybe they can add their questions in the podcast section, or do you just want to keep it for us right now? Up to you.
I think we should keep it to us right now until we finalize, everything, rough out or get all the rough edges out. That way we have a consistent, good podcast every week. And I say give us like a month to really, work out all the kinks and then open it up to the public for, their input on, what they want to see, what they want to ask, stuff like that.
But that's not to say that the questions in that aren't important, because they are. We like Reno said, we're just starting out, so we've still got a lot of kinks to work out and all that sort of stuff. But if you still got questions, whatever on the podcast, whoever's streaming at the time, feel free to ask them in the chat, and we'll definitely get around to answer them. That's for sure.
What I'm gonna suggest then is we all have Discords. I might need to get all of yours, somehow post it into my chat, or something like that. But we should all make like a little podcast section in our own Discords and have it in there instead, if that makes sense. Because then your community Reno might have different questions to what mine has, or what Tazzy has, or what John has, and it brings all of us together.
Yeah, like just like in the like for the title, or just pin a message to the top, be like, hey, look, don't send anything else in this unless it's a topic that you'd like to see on the podcast, just so we can keep it clean and keep it organized for every week. That way we're not constantly scrolling through a bunch of different messages. Send your idea to the podcast, and yeah, talk about it in general, but that way you don't submerge every single message, because we all know Discord can get pretty lit sometimes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm just adding them to my chat right now. I'm not showing the page though. So
And completely out of random, are any of you guys having problems with Snapchat not loading any Snapchats?
No.
No, not at the moment. Hang on.
Because I'm at home on good Wi-Fi, and it's not even loading any of like the 32 Snapchats that I've gotten during this podcast. I am behind. Switch to Android, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
No, I haven't had no issues. Oh, there's one little topic I wanted to address, and I'm not sure if Loco would know what I'm talking about. Your opinion on lurkers. Like, do you address them if they're not talking in chat, or do you just leave them be?
Comes into my chat and live, and I notice they're live and whatnot. If they don't say nothing to me, they just come in like lurk or whatever. Then they come back and do a refresh or something like that. Yeah, I'll go through and lurk them back. Hey, they're live. I'll go ahead and give them extra. I do address them. I do appreciate it. I do in the category a little bit more than before. People that do lurk and whatnot.
See, with me, when someone lurks, I'll acknowledge the lurk, and then I'll give it like 5-10 minutes, and I'll remember. Like, I remember everyone who lurks, and like I'll call it out. I'll be like, for example, John. I'll be like, hey, John, you still in chat? And then sometimes he'll answer, sometimes he won't, but sometimes he just can't hear me. But like I'll say it a couple times, and then I'll just be like, fuck it, they're lurking. They'll come back eventually.
I'm sorry, guys, to interrupt you, but Chrissy is in the chat, so let's
Hi,
give Chrissy some love.
Chrissy.
Hi,
Hey.
Chrissy.
What's up, baby girl? How you doing?
We miss you. We need you to come back so you can be in this podcast.
Chrissy, from Reno to you.
She said,
Love
I miss you all. She said, good morning, fellas. I miss you all. Coming home today.
You better be in the next podcast.
I just told her that the podcast is next Friday morning. So she said, I will be for fucking sure.
Hell yeah.
And going back to the topic of lurkers, what's it called? I know what Tazzy's talking about because I had it happen to me. Unfortunately, the situation when it happened to Tazzy got a bit out of hand, but we're not going to go there. But with me, it actually happened where I was in someone's stream and they just straight up called me out on stream. They're like, hey, we can see you in there. And they addressed me by name, and then someone else addressed me by nickname as well. So, it's really weird when you just like when I was lurking in their chat, like I had just got there maybe 2 minutes into it, I was just trying to vibe them out, see what they were doing, and then they straight up go like, "Hey, Local Latino, I see you in here. How are you, man?" And it's like, you know,
Yeah.
what are you doing with that open? You know,
That's kind of just like uh,
it straight up put
it
me
looks like
off, and I
they're waiting.
left.
Yeah, it looks like they're waiting for somebody to
Yeah.
specifically show up in their chat.
As much as Locos is pretty bad, I can guarantee you mine's a bit worse. I had someone message me on Discord after lurking for about 5 minutes on their stream, and they PM me on Discord saying thank you for watching my stream.
Yeah, no. Well, Chrissy said she's like, if you announce your lurk, they'll be onto it. Like, thank you for the lurk, but never look at the user list. And
That's a
have
good
it
question,
open,
Shane.
like, because that's what
I will
I
get
think
to
was
that.
happening with me. The two people that I was watching, they had their list open and they knew exactly when I popped in. They go, well, this is a new name that's just come out of nowhere.
Don't
There
worry, I
must
hate them
be
too.
real person. Let's call them out and see if they are.
Yeah, it's I just I don't like when people do that. Like, just let like, if the person doesn't want to talk, there's a reason. They're like how you do, Loco. You feel out the vibes first, and that'll depict on whether you're going to talk or you're not going to talk. I'm the same way. Like, I'll show up in someone's stream, I'll sit there for 10, 15, 20 minutes at most, and I'll listen to how they talk. I'll see how they play. I'll see how their interaction is with chat. If they're quiet for more than 45 seconds, I'm out. But if I feel as if they can hold a conversation, they can engage me well enough that I want to stay, then I'll say, "Hey, what's up?" or "How are you?" or just "Hello." And then that's how I end up doing a lot of my networking. It's just by doing that, because they'll see it and they'll get excited because it's a new person in chat.
Give you some love. So Chrissy's about to go to work, and she said, she said, "All right, I have to go to work. You are amazing. Have a wonderful stream." I just told her we're about ending, but I said I'll let you guys know to give her some love.
You say that, and
Bye,
I just got a
Chrissy.
question.
Question.
Shank in my chat wants to know what your opinions are about follow for follows.
I'm banned.
I don't do them.
Don't do that.
Yeah. I feel follow you. You may get the support from them or whatever, but then again, you more likely don't know that person. You're not really helping yourself out, and eventually you'll just lose that follow. I feel like your stream, this that other. Then
If
somewhere down the road, they're gonna want to. They're gonna drop out.
Because when I first started streaming, literally my first week, I was on follow for follow pages and stuff like that. After a week, I got out of each page. I'm pretty sure there's still some that I'm still in, but I don't go on Facebook. But it's when you do follow for follows, you're really not showing your stream, or showing yourself that you're really in it. You're just kind of doing it. You got to be more involved. You got to earn the follows. You can't just be like, "Hey, follow for follow." Oh, look, that's a free follower. I'm one more closer to my goal now. No, just earn the follower. Like, I was sitting at my goal was 600 followers. I was sitting at 599 for like a week and a half. And it's easy for someone to just come in and drop that follow, but someone can just watch and just be like, "Well, I don't know," because there's gonna be haters and there's gonna be supporters, but doing follow for follow it's not the way to go. Like, if it's with a friend, maybe, because your friend will come in and support you, but with someone random, don't waste your time with it, because within 48 hours you're gonna lose that follow, and you're probably gonna forget to unfollow that person. You're just gonna be stuck there with that.
Well,
Yes.
sometimes they just follow you straight, right? And it pops up, like, I know for people like we do, we have our, alerts come up. It'll pop up, and then immediately as it pops up, they will just unfollow you and go, "I followed you, now you follow me." And if you go and do it, you've already lost that follow anyways. That follow doesn't count to anything. The other thing as well is your follows, you may have a big following, but as Tazzy always tells me, the viewership and anything else that comes with it is not going to equate to your follows. So you could have 20,000 follows, but you could still be averaging 3 views because you're doing follow for follow.
And that's the other thing. Like, I used to admin a streaming page, and you checking out
Oof.
people's profiles, the channels. You know, you can instantly tell, that they're doing follow for follow, because they'll have, like, you know, the equal amount of followers that are due to following, but then you notice that they've probably got a bit less of following, because the people who or followers, I should say, because the people that followed them have unfollowed them back again, and they have a high amount of titles, like have a high amount of followers, but they only got like 100 and something views, like total views, and you can instantly tell that you know that they're doing follow for follow. Shankins also added too that, you know, followers are nothing without chatters, which is pretty much correct too. But at the same time, they added these things are pissing me off as well. You guys get these, and it's in my chat. There's a link to the website that says boot your channel with messages like this one. Find your target audience. Real user only, cheap as fuck, starting from $10. So basically, you know, spend the money to boost your stuff, which is basically, you know, empty followers, bots, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, straight spam in there when you are streaming and whatnot as well, because you get nothing but follows, so whatnot, and it's just a bunch of numbers and whatnot, and they're not verified either. So when you do get to the partner level and whatnot, unless they're verified, none of those follows or any of those views, whatnot, they're not going to matter if the account is not verified through emails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So
I
mean, if you're just screwing yourself over in the end.
Yeah, at least if I had an opinion for Shane, because they said they get them all the time in the PMs, I would suggest probably reporting the people that do PM you or whisper you them particular messages, just so that, you know, it really sends, I don't know if it sends a message, but hopefully it would just, you know, stop the spamming so much.
Also, change something in your settings or whatnot where you can either not get any whispers, or I believe you can get something like that, and I'll probably limit down on that as well.
I
Because
probably have something that I'm coming up with right now. Sorry. Did I cut you off, John? Were you talking, John? Sorry, because you cut out for me a lot. So
but
no. Finish off then.
no, I'm cutting out. So go ahead. I'm gonna have to do something about it later.
No. Go on. I'm sure I think it's
I'm
my
just
side. I think it's my side because
It's for me. It's cutting out very slightly now. Like it's like
yeah,
I can
no, for
understand what
me
you're
it's
saying. So just go for it,
really
John.
consistent. Yeah.
Apparently it's my stream, my part as well, because someone said.
so.
So I'm just sorry, John. I'm really sorry, man. I feel bad now. But I just want to say, I remember when I was trying to get my affiliate, and I don't know if any of you guys received this message. Um, about when you have like goals and stuff like that. Like I know when I had a goal, and then someone came up into my chat and said, "Hey, for $10 PayPal, I'll get you your followers." And it's like, well, I don't want to pay for my followers. I want to get them. I want to earn them properly. And then I remember some dude. He's like, I'm gonna get you your followers. I didn't say anything. I didn't say yes. I didn't say no. And then straight up within like the next half an hour, I had like 70. I was up to 70 followers or something like that. So I got like 30 something followers in a night.
I've had people like that show up too. It's
Yeah.
annoying.
And I just want to see what you guys have experienced with, because like I said, I had people like 3 or 4 people come into my chat and say, "Hey, for $20, we'll get you to affiliated. For $20 PayPal, for $10 PayPal, for $15. And they kept hassling me, and I was like, "Dude, I just don't want to. I want to make it legit, and like we all want to make it
Yes.
legit.
Yes.
So that's another thing as well. Like it happens a lot.
What happened there?
What the fuck was that?
What happened there?
What the flying fuck was that?
What
That
the fuck
just,
happened there?
I don't know.
That completely,
John's
like-
frozen now.
John, move.
John.
John, wake up.
Chicky,
What,
I
what
see
just happened
movement.
there?
Okay.
Huh?
Are we all
Good.
good?
We just had we had a technical difficulty.
Your voice sounds so much better now. I'm just saying, John.
Mine?
It's bound to happen. It's first podcast, so it wasn't going to go over. Incredibly.
Oh, and he's
Oh.
gone.
Oh dear.
Whoa, we back.
Well, back.
What is going on?
I don't understand.
Don't understand either.
I am confusion.
So yeah, I just want to know what experiences you guys had coming up to
Shank,
affiliate,
thank you so much for the
because I know
follow.
I
It's very
had
much
those, and
appreciated.
it was quite annoying sometimes, trying to stream and having 5-6 different whispers. I'll help you get there. I'll help you get there. Just give me $10 or give me $15.
Yeah, I've had a couple of people do that with me actually. And it's just annoying
Thanks. This
because
is the first time
it's
actually
like
doing
cool
one.
that you have access to bots and you have access to all this shit. But fuck you for that's the way you want to make your money, you fucking scumbag. Why don't you go get a fucking job, go make your actual fucking money, and let us grind our fucking ass cheeks off and do what we want to do, and get our viewers, earned the right way, not the wrong way. Get our followers earned the right way, not the wrong way. Get potential subscribers, so on and so forth. Like if there's a need for third party access to get to your goal, then the only need that there needs to be is to deactivate your Twitch account and get the fuck off the platform and leave room for us to fucking grow.
Exactly. And just to go on William's thing. Just going on William.
Hashtag facts.
Mine wasn't so much a PM. I think I was just trying to get 100 followers, or it was either 50 or 100 followers, and I was going to do a giveaway. Being, I'm paying child support, paying bills, paying rent. I had not much left to do it. So I was like, okay, I'll probably do like 2 $20 gift cards. I had a whole heap of free games that I was going to give away and all that sort of stuff. So I did a whole big fucking, like, I think it was going to be like a 12-hour stream or something like that, just to do the giveaways. And then someone in the chat was like, well, if we can get you over to that, if we can get you to 100 followers in the next 10 minutes, I want you to roll all them giveaways into one $100 gift card.
That's I hate shit like that.
See, I had the giveaway as well, which thank God I only put as like a $20 gift card giveaway. Like, and when I reached my goal, I gave away the gift card, and I didn't actually end up giving away a gift card because someone international won it. So I just gave them $20 PayPal, and I was like, whatever. I actually ended up giving them 25 because I had to wait an extra day, so I gave them an extra $5. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, do it.
Yeah.
Post it.
So,
Yeah.
did you have anything like that?
What
Yeah,
up?
that's what I'm learning too.
I have no idea. My downhill, dude.
What'd you do? What'd you break?
My
Bro,
stuff's going downhill. It's not gonna be working.
Loco, you've
Uh,
got that Tim the Tapman shoulder roll going fucking great for you.
I
I reckon he should come back on what's it called? Misty's like John's about to chuck the laptop out the window.
I hope he comes back because then I have to change everything again. Here he is. He switched to his phone.
Yeah, hopefully that's a lot better. Probably a little bit more echoey, but
Oof, no, I love it. It's so much better.
that's a daggone shame, man.
No, I
Yeah.
love hearing your voice, man. I love it.
Oh,
So apparently
even-
I've got another question. Shane wants to know how do you guys deal with trolls?
damn.
Oh,
Well,
John
time out,
just
but-
straight up banned.
Well, hold on. No, I won't straight up ban. Depending on what the troll is. If it's something that,
I'll entertain it sometime.
if it's something vulgar or whatever, let's say somebody comes into a stream and whatnot, that's because I'm mod for a bunch of channels actually, and if somebody like comes in like slandering like gay, fag, fat, and all this other stuff, being straight vulgar and toxic, I straight I'll time out. Okay, they come back after the 15-minute timeout. Then and they do the same thing over and over. Almost straight ban them. No need to have the toxicity in there no more. It's just no use for it.
I just want to say, John, I heard what you said, but XMS _ angel _ 91 is in my chat, and she is saying you are goddamn fucking sick.
Dang. Well, thank you.
He's a bot.
That's Angel, by the way. Yeah, she's the bot.
Yeah, the bot.
John is one sexy ass motherfucker. Y'all know that?
I know.
Look at
right?
this man. Look, he
Look at
blushing
it.
right now. He's smiling. He's trying to hide his fucking smile. Look at him
He's
go.
21, but
Ooh,
I'm sorry,
messing
girls.
with
I
the
am not 21.
jawline,
I am
messing with
25.
the
I am
cap.
older than you.
You're
All
older
y'all
than
are older
me?
than me.
Yeah, I'm older than
All
you.
y'all are
Reno.
older than me.
No, you're not. You're
Everyone's
not older than me.
No, not older than you, but I'm older than Reno.
Hey,
Yeah, you're older
everybody
than me.
is. I'm 23. Like, I'm proud. I'm a proud 23-year-old because guess what? I got my shit straight.
He's just a baby.
Baby. Catch me on Fortnite, motherfucker. We'll see what this baby can do to them cheeks.
I got you old
Sorry, I'm
beat.
too old for Fortnite.
You so Angel's wanting to know if you're naked, Rena.
I have my skivvies on. I just have my titties out.
She just not gonna put it out there, but
Premium Snapchat. $100.
$20 PayPal.
$100. The fuck?
None
Bro, I
older
got
than
tree
me.
trunk thighs. Them bitches are at least worth $50 a pop.
Do
150
you mind me
PayPal a
asking,
month if you
like between
screenshot.
us? How old are you are?
So yeah, like
Yeah,
I
you're not older
remember
than me.
coming up with those trolls for the 9 days that I had to deal with that shit. That was bad for me. I had a bad experience. And then unfortunately we had trolls the other time that we did that stream, and yeah, shit got out of hand, but we handled it. But yeah, like I entrust John as my moderator to take care of any trolls and stuff now.
I'm
So
37.
sometimes he gets the wrong people, but we won't tell him that. But
Safe to-
he does a good job.
Hold on a second. If you
I'm
mix
proud to
yourself-
say that I was a troll 2 days ago, and it was fucking glorious.
Yumba.
We done that last
But-
time, remember? It was popping.
Yeah, no, but the streamer was okay with it. He was, you know, Tazzy, what the hell type of hand signals are you doing
Talking
there,
to my
Skipper?
chat. I'm talking to my chat.
Oh, I just see.
Angel says she's leaving because she's playing Apex, but she said John is fucking sexy even though he's married. But it's
Quick
okay.
math.
And
Why
then
you
she's
gotta leave
laughing.
us, Angel? Just have us playing in the background as you play.
I'm 37.
Like, come on, don't you want to hear, Loco's sexy ass laugh or
Huh.
grunt? Like
But-
he sounds like he's taking a shit.
But thank you for
Look
that
at
question.
what you were saying earlier. You said sometimes they get the wrong people. Yeah, but if you mix yourself with a toxic kind of troll and whatnot, if you got 3 of them in there, and then you come in there right behind them being toxic, I mean, I can only assume that you're in the same group.
Yeah, and that's where like that sort of it sometimes can come across mistake, and lucky we did rectify it. And it's always good to go double check who you have blocked. But yeah, trolls definitely get banned. The answer to your question, Angel said, because it's distracting me from winning. I'm playing solo queue, so it's hard. That's why she. will
I'm
not
distracting her from winning.
Tell John I'm still his girl. Okay.
I'm cool with that.
Ooh.
As she brings up
Yeah.
Brandy pops up
yeah,
in chat.
Brandy pops
Whoa,
in the
look at all
stream.
this
She's like,
swag.
"Well, look at all these."
What's poppin', Brandy? How you doing?
What's
AKA
poppin'?
Mrs. Jicky.
Yeah, Mrs. the Queen Cheeky Fucker.
Wait, is she legit in there?
Yeah, she's straight up in my stream, dude.
Oh wow. I just 12 o'clock now.
Angel, I appreciate that. I'm trying to get covered by the end of the year, so
Yes. No, thank you for the question. Okay.
Just give me a sec.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
for
pop
questions.
camera off for a sec.
Well, this is awkward.
Yeah. I'm just over here reading the chat.
Angel, who are you trying to fly to the UK?
Trying to fly Brandy over there.
I thought that'd be a legend, but
Legend's too quiet for her.
Oh my god. Honey, you're gonna have to step up them tats. They don't hurt too bad. Your hands, yes. I can say your hands hurt like a bitch, but my neck, that one didn't hurt. My chest didn't hurt. My biceps didn't hurt. My forearm didn't hurt. My other side of my forearm didn't hurt. And my right hand didn't hurt, but my left hand, oh my god, that shit was bitching.
you know what fucking hurts? Getting the fat bit done right underneath here.
The Lord doesn't like tattoos like that, so I'm free of tats.
I don't have any tats either, but I'm planning to get some. Brandy's like, I have 8 tats.
Yeah, she's going to hell.
Wow.
The fuck you saying?
Wow.
It is against God to sit there and mark the body of ink.
My body, my choice.
All right, I want to share a story with you guys about that. I
Ooh,
used
story
to
time.
know.
Ooh, here you go.
I used to know someone who I used to play basketball with. He was very religious. He was like what do you call, like, the pastors or whatever they are, like they run the church and whatever. But he used to, well, he was married and had 7 or 8 kids, right? He used to have blonde hair. He used to dye it and everything. And I remember when I was young, I was 15. I got my ear pierced, like this one here. And he turned around and said to me, I straight up showed up to the basketball game with it, and I was taking it off. And he said to my mum, you know, the Lord doesn't, allow that, have an ear pierced for a male. And my mom turned around, well, yeah, Jesus Christ also said that, like the people who follow, like run the church and that shouldn't have kids, but here you are with 7 of them. And he shut up and never talked to my mum ever again. I was like, damn, you just got burned. Pretty much.
On the topic of
No idea what he just said. Hey, Angel.
Oh no, Brandy said, "I'll see you there." So I'm assuming she was talking to you when she said you were going to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said I'm not going to hell, but I might be, so I might see you there. And
John,
then
looks
Angel
like
said,
I'm going to
"Damn
hell
many
extra
kids."
because I got my ears pierced and I got tattoos.
Yeah, you're definitely there, dude. You're going.
I got fucking first class.
Yeah, you're skipping purgatory and all, bro.
They're
Fuck
not even gonna. They're not
be
gonna.
in the White House of hell.
They're not even gonna give you an induction. They're just gonna throw you in there like.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, daddy's here. Time to go.
So, any other questions on the Twitch related topic that we had today?
I
You have the floor. Anybody?
have none so far.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm bueno.
All right then. So, we have been going for the 2 hours and 10 mark, which is roughly around what we wanted it to run it for. Almost every Friday. So, I reckon next week we're all keen. We'll do it. Hopefully we have new faces. Hopefully Chrissy's in.
Sounds
Maybe
good.
Angel gets in and doesn't fucking bail on us,
Yes, Angel.
But yeah, no. I want to thank Legend, even though he really talked, but
Hold on. Can we just put in the fact that Misty wrote Agnagel? Who the fuck is Agnagel?
It's better than most that people call her Angle.
Yeah,
Angle.
we'll discuss that another time, Angel with Tazzy. Okay, cough cough.
But yeah, guys, it was definitely a good time. Definitely passed the time because now I got my meeting in 49 minutes. Yay.
Oof. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up now. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank everyone in here. So
I
John,
was just shouting everybody out in
Reno.
my chat.
Yeah, I'm just doing the basic sort of wrap up. Tazzy, thank you for the idea. Chrissy, we'll hopefully have you here next week, and hopefully you too, Angel. We'll have you in here with Legend as well. So there might be 7 of us. So yeah.
Holy shit.
I will put everyone's Discord in the chat just before I do go offline, just so you guys can go in there and check it out. I'm sure they'll make their own little sections of podcasts to hopefully have you guys come up with ideas or anything like that. So I've put them in the chat. Go join whichever one you prefer. John is the one in the bottom left corner for me. Tazzy is in the top left. Rena is right on top of me. And obviously, if you want to.
Reno,
Right on top of
John.
Loco, just the way I fucking like it.
Go.
Oof. Oh,
Be
Angel's
sure to
like,
go.
who is Legend? So she's
Be-
basically disowned him. Done.
Pardon me.
Damn.
Go be check them out.
I know, right?
Um,
Can we get an F in the chat? So yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this podcast today. I hope to see you guys next week, hopefully with an interesting topic. Anything else you guys want to add before we wrap it all up?
I think Tazzy had something to say, didn't you?
Everybody enjoy their Fridays from Reno. Y'all have a great day. Be safe. Don't do nothing fucking terribly stupid. You can be stupid because being normal is fucking boring. But don't be like Angel.
Never be an angel.
And
That's
don't be afraid
Be
to
a
try.
demon. Exactly. That's you know what? That should be definitely a caption of this podcast is don't be afraid to try because like we're sitting here trying a new thing. And you know what? It's actually a really good time. We've all enjoyed ourselves, even with a little bit of technical difficulties. It's been a really fucking good time.
Yeah. I
GG's to
enjoyed
you,
it.
Tazzy.
And look, I want to give out the proper shout out to John as well. I know he has very limited stuff, but he's still here.
He's making it
producing
work,
and
baby.
making his shit work.
Like,
I'm
look at that
So,
sexy
shit,
motherfucker over there.
Oof, Angel's on him now instead of Legend. So
Wow.
Uh-oh, Brandy.
shit streaming
Uh-oh.
101.
Man.
Brandy.
Watch,
So yeah,
we about to see a shoe fly and just hit John in the forehead real quick.
No,
she's not home. She's at work.
She at work, but I'm sure I'll hear something.
Doesn't
about
mean
it.
it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Flop it out, John.
Well, Angel, I hope to see you in the next one, okay?
Yeah, for sure. We hope to see Angel in the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
And hopefully Chrissy as well.
Our goal is to try and get Angel and Chrissy into the next stream, or in the next podcast.
Who is John? All right. Band timed out.
So yeah, I'm gonna head off to my section and end off the stream here.
All right.
So
See you
I'll
guys.
catch you guys in a second. All right.
Appreciate everybody stopping by.
Peace out, everyone. Everyone have a great day. I'm outie.
Alrighty, so I'm just going to mute myself here. Sorry about the camera. Once again, thank you so much for everybody that came out here, especially if you're over at Loco's stream. It was a good try. It was a good first go. It was really a good. I'm really happy with how it has come out. That doesn't. It does not mean by any means that I'm not starting out for gaming. I am doing gaming still, but just a podcast was something that I've had in my head for a while to try, and I couldn't think of actually better people now to do the podcast with. So, in saying that, I want to say thank you to Jank for the follow. It is very much appreciated. I also want to say thank you to Maura Nikki for the host. I will be exporting this podcast to YouTube, and then I will be putting to somewhere like SoundCloud or something like that, just to get the word out about the podcast. But yeah, apart from that, I wish you all a happy Friday or Saturday in my case, and I'll see you all possibly Monday, maybe Sunday for a quick stream. I don't know. We'll see anyway. But in the meantime, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you guys later.